Life does not always move in a straight line. Sometimes we lose money, sometimes relationships, sometimes health, sometimes reputation, and sometimes confidence. There are moments when a person looks at his life and feels, oh, everything is over. But history teaches us one powerful lesson. Being ruined is not the end. Refusing to rise is the end. The greatest comeback stories are not written by people who never fell. They are in fact written by people who fell, suffered, cried, and yet stood up again. Think of Abraham Lincoln. Before becoming one of the greatest presidents in history, he faced repeated business failures, electoral defeats, and personal tragedies. Most people would have given up, but not Abraham Lincoln. He did not give up. Think of Thomas Edison. Thousands of experiments failed before he succeeded. When asked about his failures, he famously said he had found thousands of ways that did not work. Think of my spiritual guru. In fact, he is the spiritual guru of many people, Swami Vivekananda. After the passing of his guru, there were times of uncertainty, poverty, struggle, yet he transformed adversity into strength and inspired millions. The lesson is simple. Rock bottom is often the strongest foundation on which a new life can be built. When life ruins us, it teaches us three priceless lessons. Number one, accept reality courageously. Do not waste energy asking, why did this happen to me? Instead, ask, what can I do from today? The past cannot be changed. It's a fact. It is the greatest truth of life. The past cannot be changed. The future can. Number two, start small but start immediately. A ruined life is not rebuilt in one day. A building rises brick by brick. A journey begins step by step. A comeback begins with one decision. And that decision is, I will not quit. I will not quit. Even if progress is slow, keep moving, keep moving. Number three, turn pain into power. The wound that hurts you today can become the wisdom that guides others tomorrow. Many successful people became successful because they suffered. They suffered pain. They suffered agony. Their pain became their teacher. Friends, remember the story of eagle. During storms, small birds hide in fear, but the eagle uses the storm winds to rise higher than before. Similarly, the very difficulties that are trying to destroy you can become the force that lifts you to greater heights. If you have lost wealth, you still have the experience. If you have lost a job, you still have skills. If you have lost confidence, you still have the ability to rebuild it. As long as you are alive, your story is not finished. I repeat, dear friends, as long as you are alive, your story is not finished. Never forget, the darkest night is followed by sunrise. The strongest swords are forged in hottest fire. The brightest diamonds are formed under greatest pressure. So if life has ruined you, do not see yourself as a victim. See yourself as a warrior preparing for a comeback. Stand up once again. Yes, friends, stand up once again. Believe once again. Work once again. Dream once again. And one day, the very people who saw your downfall will witness your rise. I repeat, the very people who saw your downfall will witness your rise, your success. Let me end with these words. Success is not measured by how high we rise when everything is easy. Success is measured by how many times we rise after life has knocked us down. So rise. Rise with courage. Rise with faith. Rise with confidence. Rise with determination. Because your greatest chapter may still be waiting to be written.